Hello everyone. It's the 29th of August 2019. We're 2/3 of the way through the year, and today felt like a really good moment to reflect on where I've reached in my writing journey so far this year, and what the rest of the year has to offer for me. And today I have started properly writing the second in my trilogy of conspiracy thrillers starring Lissa Blackwood, my special forces off the books soldier. So I'm quite excited about that. The planning of the story took some time to complete, and I'm not a full-time writer. I do this in my spare time, so there's been a bit of a lag between being able to plan the books, plan book 2, and to then also begin properly the writing phase, the fun bit, juggling that against the work that I do in my full-time job. So I'm pleased to say I'm now 15,000 words into book 2. I'm really enjoying it. I've had some fun already in the opening chapters, and I'm currently experimenting for myself with how I can take my writing to what I think is my next level. So I was speaking recently about my appreciation of Sam Peckinpah's film The Wild Bunch, and how Peckinpah really drilled into the grim reality of what violence is like, and what gunplay, what Western style gunplay was truly like. And it's a harsh thing. And so in my writing, I'm trying to take my writing to that level, which is about being realistic now. So not glossing over the harsh realities of some of the things which will happen in real world espionage and real world conspiracy. So I'm enjoying that. And there was a scene that I've already applied, if I may call it, the Peckinpah approach to my writing. So it was quite different to what I've done before, and I did feel it's gone to the next level. So it'd be interesting to see where that goes. So really my goal over the next 2 months, if I can, is to lay down the remaining 85,000 words and get book 2 finished, which would then open the way over the Christmas period to plan out properly the plot for book 3, and then hopefully by the end of 20 I'll have complete drafts of all 3 books, which can then start to go through the polishing, revising, the editing stage, with a view then to being able to choose how to sell them. And I say choose because I'm still going on this roundabout, this merry-go-round of being undecided about whether to do the work to locate an agent who might want to help me sell these 3 books in the traditional book market. So that's one choice. There's effort involved in that. Or if I want to do the work that would be involved in self-publishing those books and properly marketing them. And it's a choice. So I'm really aware now, having attempted to sell 2 self-published books, that you can't just release a book into the wild self-publishing and hope to make money. That's not going to happen. So I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of reading about book marketing, and listening to a lot of podcasts. And I came across a reference this week in a recent podcast from the Sell More Book Show, and there was a reference there to a blog post that Orna Ross had made about really asking authors like myself, which type of author are we? Are we a self-publisher? Are we an indie author? Or, in fact, are we an authorpreneur? And the only difference between those 3 is really the degree to which you've learnt the craft of both writing and being a business, and really how much of the work you're prepared to put in once you've written a book, to treat your book and your author efforts as a business and market it as a business. So for the books which I've created so far, which was the novels, so An End of Beginnings, that's the book. Dead Snow, that's the book. And actually I did for a short while play with a short story collection called Future Visions. that's been my journey so far, and really that's a self-publishing journey. So I've created the output, and I've gone through all of that learning cycle to then work out how to create the digital copies and to get those distributed and do some stuff on Amazon, and then create the physical form, print on demand, and have some physical things that I can share with people. So that was fun, but it made me no money. So I'm now really clear in my own head that for the effort I'm putting into the Lissa Blackwood books, that I want to make money. Hence the choice. Is it agented and trad, or is it self-published and I've done the work? So for me, that's really about going to step 2 in this sort of cascade that Orna Ross and others have been talking about, because that's now about going to properly become an indie author, which is about treating my writing output, my creative effort, as a business and marketing it, and either agented, trad or self-published, but to do the work. I don't actually think I'm at that other level, the authorpreneur level. I don't have enough assets, enough creative assets right now to reach that level, and it'll be interesting to see over the next few years whether I can actually create sufficient assets to step on that path. So it's quite an exciting time. I'm looking forward to finishing book 2. Doesn't have a title yet. Book 1, Evil Eye, does, so that's nice. So Lissa Blackwood thriller, book 1, Evil Eye. So that one has a name. Book 2's a work in progress, doesn't currently have a title. And then next 3 for next year to finish book 3 in that series. And then I'm going to have the thing in my hand, the 3 assets that I can properly sell with that choice to be made. So that was a thought really I wanted to share just today. That's where I've reached, and for you out there, if you're on your own writing and publishing journey, maybe to just take a moment to reflect where you are. Are you at the self-publishing stage? And that's cool, because that's where we're learning those core skills about creating our books and distributing our books. Are we going to the indie author stage where actually we're really clear we want to monetize our output and we want to make money from it? And then there's new business skills and marketing skills to learn from that. That's where I'm at. Or maybe you're already at the authorpreneur stage and making money. And if that's the case, I completely salute you. And I recognize the work that's involved in that. And I would just like to say well done. So that's me, 29th of August. And now it's time to stop waffling and get back to writing on my book 2. Lovely chatting today. Bye bye for now.